What's up, everybody? It is Soul here, and today my computer is finally working again, and that means we can get back to business. So, I placed Platinum Tier 2 and almost halfway to Tier 1 last season with this deck in Standard on Arena. Basically, what we're trying to do is we are trying to make as many Kraken tokens as we possibly can. As many Kraken tokens as we possibly can without decking ourselves. So, firstly, we're going to go over Heartwarming Redemption. And what that does, obviously, you discard all the cards in your hand, draw that many cards plus one, and you gain life equal to the number of cards in your hand. Now, this gets out of control because it only costs 4. Speaking of control, yeah, I would count this as a control deck. So, what we're doing is we're kind of wheeling and wheeling and wheeling until we're able to hit the cards that we need to get. Right. Sorry, I was just thinking about the wild card thing. I tried to cash it in on another Shadow of the Sky. Didn't work. Oh, I guess it did. Okay. Well, alright, now I'm happy. Okay. So basically, Heartwarming Redemption wheels, Ominous Seas trigger, make a bunch of 8/8 Krakens. One of the things that keeps our deck churning is Whirlwind of Thought. It draws you a card whenever you cast a non-creature spell for 4. So, pretty good. And followed by that, we do, of course, have Board Wipe Central. Board Wipes Forever. We have 4 Time Wipes. I got the alternate art. I think that's pretty cool. We've got 4 Realm Cloak Giant, which is 5 mana to destroy all non-giant creatures, blow things up. We have 1 Shadow of the Sky. It's about to be 2. And let's see. Any other board wipes that I'm missing? No. But Kiora, Best of Sea God, that one's pretty good. Well, you can see what it does. Basically, it makes another Kraken. Yes, of course, Kraken Tribal. We are here doing the old thing. So, this getting copied with Mirror Maid is pretty nice. Midnight Clock to shuffle our graveyard back into our library when we run out of cards to draw. Narset to shut down our opponents if they're drawing cards. To Fairy to shut down counter magic so they can't interact. 2 Prison Realms here to get rid of pesky little things that don't get hit with board wipes. Of course, we have Narset, who can hit planeswalkers, creatures, gain us life, add us mana, and if she can ultimate, pretty much all of our cards are non-creature spells, so they go and do the non-creature thing. And her ultimate does let us do damage to any target, so, pretty good. Now, my favorite card in this deck is probably going to be Dream Trawler. We've got a 1-of right here. I'm probably going to add another one in here. This is just a really nice card in our deck. Whenever we draw a card, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Whenever it attacks, draw a card, and I can pitch a card at any time to give it hexproof. So that's pretty nice. And of course, even if it's already tapped, we can still discard the card to give it hexproof because there's a period. So it doesn't have to be untapped. Now, where is it? Right. These are some of the cards that I need. So I want to get 4 Elspeth Conquers Death to replace the 2 Prison Realms and 2 Mu Yanlings. Notice I didn't really talk about them because they don't do that much in this deck. Of course, I need 3 more Kiora, Best the Sea God to take out 1 Realm Cloak Giant or Time Wipe and the 2 Flood of Tears. But I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take these 2 Flood of Tears out. And I'm going to add some Shadow of the Skies. Let's finish that. Did it take the wild card? It did. Okay, excellent. And 1 more. I guess we could do with 1 singular copy of Elspeth Conquers Death. So let's go ahead and do that. Question mark? Why is it not doing the thing? Okay. Right. Not collected. Gonna have to do that. So, basically, kind of what I'm working on here is just your average blue, white, red control deck, and that's what we're working on. So we've got an Elspeth Conqueror's Death, out of rare wild cards, and I got those earlier. And of course, our companion, Yorion, Sky Nomad. He's a 4/5 with, well, he flickers anything that we want to. It's really nice to reset Planeswalkers. Now, of course, they come back end step, so we can't use them again. And, but it's like gaining them life in a weird way. Mirror Maid, pretty solid. It hits this. It pops off if you get Mirror Maid. Now, of course, I took out the 2 of those, so I do need to add another Plains. So, for our mana, and of course, I'm still working on the mana, but we've got 9 Plains, 2 Castle of Anthracus to Scry, 6 Islands, 4 Mountains, 2 Hallowed Fountains, 1 Steam Vents, 4 Temples of Epiphany, which I think I'm going to cut and add a mountain and an island. 1 Sacred Foundry, 2 Temple of Triumph, 1 Ralgarin Triumph, and 2 Fabled Passages. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. So, alright. I think this is going to be nice. So, what this deck's trying to do, let's get in here and wheel and deal some cards. I'm looking for a land that starts with 3 hands. Ooh, that's not gonna be enough. I mean, it's got the Scry land. We'll keep it. We'll see what's going on. Of course, aggro normally beats us, but if we can get down some early plays, we're good. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Ominous Seas is going to start residually gaining counters whenever we draw a card, and they are playing the Light Flyers. I'm not too scared of that deck. Because the board wipes. Oh, man. Pretty islands, though. Oh, yeah. I got kitty sleeves on my cards, by the way. Favorite sleeves that I saw they had on sale in the store. They probably... Oh, they're not playing any counter magic or anything as far as I can see, which is nice. Play this tapped. Play this. Oh yeah, so I heard that they were changing the rules to Companion. You'd have to pay 3 to put it into your hand, and then it's American mana cost. And that they banned Agent of Treachery and Fires of Invention, but I haven't seen those get changed on Arena, or maybe it has, and I just haven't really checked. It's, It is hard for me to figure out. And we'll play Castle Vantress. Pass the turn. Not super worried right now. Okay, make a cat. Oh, it's a kitty bird! That's adorable. Anyways, I've never seen that token. Look at it. It's so cute. It goes, wow! Sorry, I'm just a giant child. Shoo! Okay, we go to 15. What could they have? Well, we're not going to be board wiping this turn, but I guess we try to run out Yorion, see if they have counter spells. They will counter it because it's a flyer. Okay, so they are running counter magic. That's good to know. Of course, we can get back our midnight clock to shuffle Yorion back into the library. Only running, if I could talk, only running 1 copy as our companion, and that's it. Okay, getting in quick work. We need a second white source. This deck always only gives us 1 white source. Once we have 2, we're good. Alright, opponent, counter this Teferi and win the game. Ah, yep, there it is. Okay. Interesting. So they might just have a hand of counter magic. Either way, we are most certainly dead here. Unless we top deck a white source and they don't have a counter spell, which I don't see being very likely. These decks like this always have counter spells. It's a nice tempo deck, though. I'm not gonna lie. I do like to see that. And that's game. So, terrible performance from the deck today. Just so bad. So bad. I'm already gold tier 3. I've been grinding a little bit. So bad. Why doesn't it give me white sources? I swear I did the mana correctly. We have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 white sources in the deck. Only ever draw 1. Honestly, I'm going to cut a mountain, add a plains, and that should be good. I think we'll play traditional, but that also means we have to make a sideboard. I guess we could sideboard some cards in here. Of course, emergency power is good with Narset, so I'm running the 1 of in here. What else? I think we want banishing lights. I think that's what the Sorry, my acid reflux is killing me right now, man. Those wings were good, but they weren't worth that. Could go Gideon Beatdown. I do have 4. I mean, we'll put him in the sideboard. Do I not have any banishing lights? Okay, not collected. Let's go all the way back. This is where we go back. Maybe run 2 Hushbringers. Glass Casket is nice. Early interaction. And then, of course... There it is. Be nice 4 of those. Yeah, I think we're not really doing much with red. We're gonna need white anyways. Blue removal is tempo, and this isn't really a tempo-y kind of deck. Kitty! I saw the kitty go up the stairs. Alright, so... This, good against most decks. This, good against aggro. This, okay, and in general. Hushbringer, good against mid-range, and Glass Casket, once again, good against aggro. So, if we run into those decks, it's probably what we're going to do. Am I running any Castle Ardenvales in here? I'm not. I should be running that. Due to the fact that, well, one, it's Castle Ardenvale. It's pretty good. I have to... so what that can do is it can kind of stop any ground onslaught, because, let's face it, the problem we're going to have is aggro decks that are beating us up in the face. And that's no fun for anybody. I hear the kitty jingling, I swear, it's like jingle, jingle. Kitty! What are you doing? Meow. Alright. Anyways, back to the game. Let's find an opponent that wants to play Magic at 5:30 in the morning. There we go. Excellent. Alright. So, let's see what this opponent's got in store for us. Waiting on your opponent. Your opponent is choosing which player will play first. Humans, they will press every button they see. Okay, that seems like a solid hand. We've got Ragran Triumph turn 1. Okay, mutate deck? Question mark? Alright, play this, and then turn 2 we've got Omen of the Sea. Which I got this cool art for. It's a different border, but I think it's pretty cool. Why are they running 155 cards? Opponent. What are you doing? Yeah, we'll keep those. Did our opponent just go, these are all my cards in my collection, and just like put them together? I think that's what happened. They've got 3 mana. Are they playing 5 color 170 card mutate? And is it gonna beat us, is my real question. Go for the tempo play, I guess. It'll let me click. There we go. Bonk. Draw a card. Nice. So next turn we midnight clock. Turn after that we time wipe and then realm cloak giant. Once we get up to 5 mana, we're really hard to beat because we can just board wipe everything. They have fixing. Interesting. You got a counterspell opponent? If you're running counterspells, I don't. Oh man. Ooh, look at my face.
Here we go.
Why is it red? I think I might be allergic to something. Probably some dust or something in the air. Oh yes, inhale the dust. Okay. Right. That makes sense. Wait, it's got a tiny bee! It has a tiny bee! That's great. I'm happy about that. Alright, so we'll +1 and we'll pass the turn.
I've got it.
Teferi says he's got it. I don't think he's wrong either. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait until they cast more things. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We will discard this land. Because the trigger's still on the stack, so there's no point in us killing it now. Then we'll let them attack, and bonk. Instant speed. Get destroyed. Okay, on to the next turn. Yeah, let me hit you with a good game. My computer is being stupid. Oh, they just. Alright, well, I guess 1 instant speed time wipe is enough to win the game. Remember that. Now. Sit back. Check and see if anybody else wants to play some Magic the Gathering. Also, I got a cute Ender Dragon, and he's small, and he sits on my head. Look, it's a dragon! That's funny. Okay. So, we like to play first. Do we keep these? I guess. If we hit a land, we're good. Preferably an island, which is most of the deck, other than plains. This is really just a blue-white deck that needs red to function. So that makes it just Guy. Alright. So that's not a land. Our opponent may be playing red-blue spells? Yes. Okay. Also not a land. Opponent getting in some damage here. Land. Perfect. And it's a blue source? Oh, I love to see that. Oh, not running counter magic either?
If you wish to surrender now,
they're probably going to shock it or
show me
something.
your
But,
prowess.
we'll take another Narset. Thank you very much. So if they kill this one, and they will, because they're going to want to draw cards. I'm pretty sure that's an integral part of this deck. Interesting. Are they playing the basic red-blue deck? Opponent. What are you doing?
Past, present, and future.
I will snag an activation. It's probably going to hit like all lands or something.
Meditate and prepare.
Well, we'll take that. We can't cast Narset, although we did. But other Narset. Well, we already have one anyways, so... Opponent, what you got? Okay, you're gonna leave that one back to draw a card during my turn. Okay. Play Ominous Seas. Counter? No counter, Omen of the Sea. Counter. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's what we want. Okay, so we've now made it to 5 lands and 2 white sources. That means we can basically, well, we get 5 lands, 2 white sources, and a blue source, and we are good to go. Ah, oh nibby boy, the pipes are pinging. Okay. Well, we're not dead yet, and Narset's still alive is nice. We will bonk the whole team. Trigger, probably ping Narset would be my move. I don't know, I wasn't congested until I got up here to record with y'all. I think I'm allergic to YouTube. Ah, dad jokes. One day, I will edit videos. One day, my videos will be edited by myself. One day. Alright, but that day is not today. So let's go ahead and board wipe again. Opponent, thinking. No response. And go ahead, opponent. Go ahead. So the only time I ever really get worried is when I start not having board wipes in hand. Ah, yes. Niv Mizzet. They might have a counter spell. But this also stops them from getting the draw card trigger to ping me. They have a shock. In response, I'll try to... Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so they drew shock, or they drew a card and hit me with shock. Prison Realm hits Niv Mizzet. Goodbye. And we will keep Castle of Vantress on top. Opponent probably gonna scoop soon. As we are gonna play Narset. Lava Coil is basically a dead card in their hand. Yeah, I think, I don't know if our opponent knows what's up yet, but, we will play Narset. We will tick up for red. We will Heartwarming Redemption. Draw some cards. Ah, yes. Elspeth Conquers Death and Pure Best the Sea God. Oh, man, that's great. Alright, so we're at 17 now. Ah, we Dragonauts. Interesting. Let me go ahead and make an 8/8. That does not have haste, and I know what the card in your hand is. So you can't kill me yet. But our opponent is putting up the good fight. Doing the goodest boy. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that leaves me 4 left. Or I could go 7. Yeah, let's go 7. Good old 7 mana, and then we'll draw a card.
Think.
Discard Realm Cloak Giant to bonk the Dragonaut. Swing for 8. Opponent, thinking, deep in the tank. Yeah, that's definitely yeah, there's some dust or something. I am having an allergic reaction. Oh no, not the allergic reaction. I'm so cringy. I'm sorry. I'll stop, but I won't. Good game. not really much to do, but I guess bounce Kiora best the Sea God and Narset.
I know when to concede.
Narset says she knows when to concede, but I don't think our opponent does. There we go.
Nicolia is familiar. I train in the shadows of giants.
Opponent, you gonna make us play it out. Alright, opponent, if this is what you want, this is what you can have.
I can no longer stand by and watch.
Breathe in. Exhale.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
We'll just do degenerate things until our opponent concedes, I guess. We don't want to bounce that.
Only time will tell.
Wait, I want to see if it still has the text when it comes back. Because the text of the saga that was on went into, like, across the screen into exile. Alright, opponent, if you're gonna let me do this, I will. I didn't know this had this infinite combo. I didn't know this had this.
That's how it was meant to happen.
I'm gonna keep that.
To open the mind, you must first open the heart.
Let's go ahead and do the Esper, or not Esper, but let's just do the lock. No attacks. End turn. These come back, make another 8/8, and unless they can kill Teferi, we have the lock on. I'm gonna let them play as much as they want to. Okay. Alright. Excellent. Now, I'm gonna play Whirlwind of Thought. Ominous Seas. Trigger, draw some cards. I messed up my loop this turn. But I will still have to Teferi bounce something, so I will... 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4 here. We'll bounce Kiora Best Sea God back to hand. I have a Narset in my graveyard. That is nice. Ah, it's mana. Okay. What can we do with that? Well, I guess we'll go get a second mountain. Just so we can wheel twice if it comes up. Okay. I want to wait until next turn to do that. So what I'm going to do is... We don't have any... Well, we do have a flyer blocker, but I want to draw a card anyways.
Strike with a cunning mind.
We will discard Time Wipe to hit Lead Guildmage, trigger, cast Omen of the Sea, draw a card, stack, enter, put that on bottom, draw a card, Ominous Seas, excellent, play that. Perfect. No, of course, we don't want to attack. Now, if they Lava Coil, Yorion, we are sad, but it's not the end of the world. These two middle abilities just are so busted together. Alright. Extra loyalty counter.
Mysteries to uncover.
Now we will play Island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite enough to loop yet, but we will be there soon. So we play Kiora, Best the Sea God. We plus one Teferi because why not? Activate
No,
Narset
I am not
here
making this
An
up as I
open
go.
mind.
to get another Teferi. Do we heartwarming? No. Well, yeah, I guess we can. Alright, let's play that. Draw a card. Trigger, 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 trigger.
This isn't a fight. You can
We'll
win.
select this one. We will bounce Yorion to our hand.
I'll protect you.
We draw a card. Then we will discard
Strike
Shatter
with
the
cunning
Sky,
mind of the
hitting
dragon.
this Dragonaut. That's dead. Then no attacks. I'm gonna let my opponent play. If that's what they want to do, they want to play, we'll play the game. We will play the game. I'll say 2 more turns of looping and we'll call it game. I kind of like, this is going to be the we're going to make them concede video. Because if they think that they have a chance, like, I've got 5 8/8s and I'm going to make some more soon. Oh, interesting. Resolve all, yeah, but you can't draw the card. Whoops. Now they might concede. Nah, we'll go ahead and make some more Kraken. Why not? Alright. Yorion. Flicker, 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 submit.
This is hardly my
Judged
worst
our
defeat.
communication. Overwhelming.
Play to Fairy. Bounce the Steamkin, I guess, would be the right play here.
If you show remorse, I'll trust me. I have a plan.
Oh, this is about to get broken. Let's wheel. Let's do it. I'm going to show you how this deck goes. There's another one. There's what I like to see. Triggers. Alright. Make some more. Leave a couple on the enchantments themselves because we don't want to be hit with any, oh crap, removal. Everything enters.
Right
Let's
on.
keep this
That
one.
which appears mystical
Scry 2
is
and draw a
merely the
card.
result
We
of
need that.
practice.
Pass to end step, discard, discard. And Midnight Clock. Dump our mana into Midnight Clock, aside from the Yorion loop that we need. Resolve. So the key to this is that Kiora, Best the Sea God, taps all non-land permanents target opponent controls. They don't untap during the control's untap step. For the next untap step. So, essentially, we loop this, get an 8/8, and tap their stuff down for the rest of eternity. And, I think that's rather fun. So, we'll continue to do that.
That's more like it.
Alright, Midnight Clock. 20 cards in deck. We'll pick up Narset.
Let me help you practice.
Cast Yorion. Doesn't actually use the mana. We'll bounce this, this, and this.
My mind
Now
needs
what?
a rest. I lost my focus.
We will play Mirror Maid on Midnight Clock. Ah, interesting. No, I don't need to wheel right now. I want to. I want to so badly. Just to be like, oh, you draw 1 card, let me draw 9. But that's not what we're doing here. We're playing the You Have to Concede deck. So we'll go ahead and add 1 here. And then no attacks, of course. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. Everything enters back. We discard this. So next turn I'm gonna cast Midnight Clock Part 3. That's a problem. That could kill me. This could be an issue. He's only got 3 mana, so it could be like opt shock, lava coil. Okay, opponent, what are you doing? All right, my turn. Oh, it taps their enchantment. Nice. I think it is time to do this. Alright, so now that that's at 8, we can Fairy Bounce 1,000-Year Storm.
Don't worry, I got this.
Now our Cure Best to See is going to hit the graveyard, but that's not that bad. We will plus Narset, adding a white, gain some life. Activate this Narset, what we got. I will take another one of those. Okay. Why not? Let's get in with some Yorion damage. I think we're going to kill our opponent after Midnight Clock cracks. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Just having a little fun with them. Just having a little fun with them. They're having some fun. We're having some fun together. You know, just we're all doing the thing, and it's nice, and you know it feels good. You know, and they cast Lava Coil, and that does some things, and then they cast probably second Lava Coil. It copies twice. Why did that one only cost? Oh, okay, I see. Shock. Alright, they can do shock a couple of times.
Just wait a moment.
Kill my Narset, and then Radical Idea to draw some cards. Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that plan. Let me hit him with a nice. Alright, go ahead and draw some cards. Yeah, you deserve those cards. You put in the work. Putting that work. Putting that work. Okay. Put a stop in the upkeep. Yeah, I know that card does. Alright, let's do this. Do that. Do another one of these. Get one of those going. And upkeep stop. Activate. Activate. 9, 10, 11. Remove stop. Resolve. Trigger. Everything goodbye. Draw some cards. No wheel in the top few cards of our library. Alright. Move to draw. Draw. Trigger, trigger, trigger. This pops off. I'm gonna take your 1,000-Year Storm. So I guess let's see what we can do here. So we'll play Island, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. I'll cast Midnight Clock and see what we draw. Omen of the Sea. See what we draw. Roll in a thought. I want to hit a wheel. Nope. Draw something else. Board wipe.
This
No, I don't think that's
might
what
be
we
a bad
want.
idea.
Activate Narset
Let me help you practice.
for blue. Cast Whirlwind. Cycle Ragavan Triumph. No attacks. Discard Seam Vents. What I want is 2 wheels and just go and just like draw all the cards. I want to show them what the deck does. And I want to show you guys what the deck does too. So dealing with an opponent, it's not really doing that much. Oh, I have to be really careful with that. So 2 turns into 3. Two turns into 3 for the wheels. That's scary. I could deck myself so easy. What's this other midnight clock on? 5? Should it be on 6? So as long as we hold up 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, man, I don't think we can do that. Trying to get some more Krakens on the battlefield. Ah, they killed my Yorion. Nice. Does it exile? Nope. So we get it back. That's good. Shot to kill Fairy.
It's only a matter of time.
Okay. Things are indeed getting out of hand. This can almost kill our Narset, and that's a big Crackling Drake. We need to wheel into one of our single target removal spells, I guess. Only 14 minutes left. Ah, this is game 1. I forgot the timing of everything. Ah, yes, the old you can time out in this game thing. Well, let's go ahead and just do this. Cast Mirror Maid.
Now I will show you a master's skill.
Target you. Oh, there is one. I do want it to pop off. Let's do it. Let's do it. Those 1,000-Year Storms are about to get scary. I guess I could actually play that in my deck if I wanted to. Oh god, we can't actually wheel again. Well, yeah, we can't. We didn't draw one. Come on, opponent. Keep going. You got it. You got it. Alright. Now we just go attacking. Let's see what we got. And, of course, I do want to do a little bit of that action there. Just in case they got something. Just absolutely busted. And good night, opponent. Oh, that doesn't seem right. 16 times 8. Well, it's 64 plus 64 plus 60, so it's 128. Okay, all right. Sideboarding options. Let's take out Prison Realm. Well, Prison Realm did a good job. I think we play Smothering Tithe. I think that we take out a Shadow of the Sky and play Emergency Powers, and we'll run it like that. Now, let's go ahead and get this dude. I'm ready. We got 14 minutes to do it to him. 14 minutes. A little less. And they've got an interesting deck. I'm pretty sure it's just the basic red-blue deck. Yeah, that's sweet. So this time we're gonna just beat him up as quickly as we possibly can. Don't need time wipe. Actually. We've got Shatter, we've got Realm Cloaked. Okay. We'll play an island. Omen of the Sea. Response. Counterspell? Negate? Do you have the... Nope, they don't have the negate. Alright. Narset under the Hallowed Fountain. We draw the Hallowed Fountain. Okay, perfect. We've got the mana now. We're good. Okay. Pay 2 life, cast this Narset, activate.
I have practiced against
Let's
many.
see what
I
we've
have
got.
just the trick for this.
Ominous Seas. That's what we need. Next turn we'll Shatter the Sky. They're probably going to cast like Shock and then hit Narset or something. I'm not too worried about it. They seem to be a little scared of our Planeswalkers. Just a little bit. So. Oh! Interesting. What do you got? No. Counter spell? It is getting close to my bedtime. I'm out of Mountain Dew. Alright, activate Narset. What you got?
Hone your prowess.
Got it to Fairy. Okay. So next turn we can Omen of the Seas to Fairy, bounce whatever they play. Okay. Second to Fairy. Well, we'll play Ominous Seas here. Alright, we'll play to Fairy. Here's where the counterspell comes if they have it. And they do not.
Let's
So we are
slow
going
this
to
down.
+1 and pass
Don't
the turn.
worry,
Because we
I
need
got
this to
this.
Fairy to shut down any counterspells. They might have sideboarded into. Goblin Spicy Boy. Okay. I mean, I love Teferi and all, but that's a couple too many. All right, let's +1 here.
I'll protect you.
We want to board wipe and then Kiora Best the Sea God next turn. So I think that's what we'll do. We got 12 minutes. I think we can do it. As long as we win this game within 12 minutes, we're good. If we lose, then we're going to be a little hard pressed to actually, you know, win the match. But we are close. Okay. Well, I'm going to do that. Our opponent is going full burn, so we need to... Well, they tapped out, so that makes it a little easier for us here.
This
+1.
might be a
Next
bad
turn
idea.
we Yori on and start doing the old thing. Good old thingaroo. Alright, opponent. Well, you can't really... There you go. Okay. But now you can't cast your
Still
Tempest's
have much
Insight, so
to
what are you
learn.
gonna do, opponent? What are you gonna do, opponent? Alright. Elspeth Conquers Death is definitely a better hit. But we do need to flicker it, like, immediately. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll bounce here. And then
Let's try this.
we flicker... Wait a minute. Let's do that first. Gotta always play Ominous Seas first. Now we bounce, and we lose.
That's according to plan.
And we attack. And then next turn we bounce, and we lose. Then we
I
attack.
know my
We
responsibility.
tap. I think we've got it. I need more of these in my deck. Okay, opponent, what do you got? What are you doing? Opponent? Find my research. Okay, cool. We got some time to fool around. I think it's gonna be the end of the video after this match anyways, because we should rank up. So I think we will bounce Yorion.
Here we go.
Draw a card. Can we play the land? We can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 2 more mana, but this turn we can Mu Yanling, Sky Dancer.
Even a typhoon.
Make this small.
Learn some respect.
Yorion, Sky Nomad, Flicker, this, and this. Submit.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
Attack with 1 creature.
Let's slow this down.
Oh, Mirror Maid? The problem being, well, okay. So the problem is that we have to have a target to copy, and since they all enter the battlefield simultaneously, it can't copy Kiora Best the Sea God, but we can have 1 copy going off slightly slower than the other one, so I think we will take that, and, go ahead, opponent. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Let's just loop. Let's do the old loop-de-loop and turn. You know how it is. Jump, start, draw a card. Okay. Need to do that. Now, do it again, I guess. I don't know. What are you going to do, opponent? Alright, did you get to the shock that you were looking for? Land, draw a card, alright. Okay. So, opponent, doing the work. Bounce that to hand, draw a card, play the land, pay 2 life, make that small.
The sky is my domain.
I can cast this and cast Yorion? No, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Then have this enter, flicker, flicker, flicker.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
And then we'll make a Kraken. And we don't attack. These come back. And we make another Kraken. Try to draw the card. We will take the land. And that Heartwarming Redemption is going to be nice. In a moment. But we'll hold on to it. So we're going to play the land. Play Elspeth Conquers Death. Flicker Yorion. Have everything do it again. Huh? Invent and what? What's the other half of this? It's the 1 or 2 red. Invent and... Nah, invert. Okay. Alright, opponent. Let's cast Elspeth Conquers Death. Hitting nothing. Bounce Yorion to hand. Draw, play Yorion. Submit this, and Teferi and Omen of the Sea. Submit.
We will meet again.
Activate to make this small.
Bow to the howling.
Activate that. No attacks. We got time.
I can no longer stand by and watch.
Want Teferi to be on the bottom. We don't need any more lands. Smothering Tithe. Oh, that's gonna be great. Discard a card. Okay, discard Teferi. Wanna let Elspeth Conquers Death pop off, honestly. We don't need it. It doesn't hit anything on their board. I mean, if they play Niv Mizzet, yeah, we're gonna keep it. But until then, it's not really much of a reason. to do that. So, I think we're winding up the video now. Hey, they killed my Teferi. Sad ooh noise. Ooh, they killed him. No, you can't. Alright, is that what you were doing, opponent? Is that what you were doing? Alright, so I want to hit Smothering Tithe. Teferi's pretty much dead, so I'm okay with that. I want to hit Smothering Tithe. And pull out tick here. Submit 0.
Quell your temper.
We'll cast Narset 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Am I short one? Alright, let's play a land first. No, I think this works. Let's see. I'm gonna activate.
My unmatched by my peers. Meditate and prepare.
Ominous Seas, whatever. Smothering Tides. So what I really want to hit right now is Emergency Powers, but I want it to either be in my wheel hand. Like, okay. So if I draw a card right now, and it's Emergency Powers, I'm upset. But if I don't, and I mean, we're gonna go for it. If it's Emergency Powers right here, we whiff. Anything else is fine. We didn't whiff. That's the one card I'm digging for that's gonna set everything straight. Alright, opponent. How much time do you have? 14, so you got... okay. You're gonna pay for that? No. Yes. No. Yes, opponent. Alright, keep going. There you go. Alright, let's go ahead and make some Kraken. Let's make some more Kraken. Kraken. No attacks. Discard Temple. Discard Mountain. Next turn, I think we just play non-creature spells and then wheel only if we can't hit Emergency Powers off the regular draw triggers. Okay. Okay, punch. How many of those do I have in my deck? You know, I'm interested to see. So we're going to return this Narset. And we're going to steal this, and it should get bigger. Oh, it got smaller. Oh no. Okay, so our good enchantments are gone. We will... loot with Narset first.
Let thoughts flow like river rapids.
Decline to discard. Activate this Narset to look. Found it. Alright, here we go. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which means we can cast anything 5 CMC or less. Midnight Clock into Omen of the Sea. Trigger into draw this plains. Triggers. Activate, submit 0, and check this out. They're gonna have no cards in their hand after this goes off. Alright, let's pop off real quick. There we go, they get 1 card. And then we will put Teferi on the battlefield.
Right on schedule.
Alright. Then, go swinging. Game opponent. These are the degenerate things that you can do in standard right now if you know how to play the cards. Let's go ahead and get that rank up noise. Oh, rank up hype. I don't like being my own hype man. Alright, well, that was the deck. There's two ways that you can kind of... Okay, I got both my quests done too. Let's see. Let's open a pack to commemorate the occasion. Let's see. What we get? Click. Mythos of Illumia. And it's okay. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. So, like I said, we'll go over the deck tech one more time before I end this video. So, cool. Basically, drawing a bunch of cards, doing a bunch of things, board wiping a bunch, and then you got two nice tricks. You got two nice tricks. One is Kiora Best the Sea God to fairy Yorion. So, Yorion bounces, or Teferi bounces Yorion to your hand. You recast Yorion with Kiora Best the Sea God and Teferi on the battlefield. Flicker both of them. And then they'll come back. Teferi will be reset. And Kiora Best the Sea God will be reset. And then every time it passes to your turn, all your opponent's non-land permanents are tapped for 2 turns. Which means as long as you can keep Kiora Best the Sea God hitting that second ability, you can keep your opponent's creatures tapped out of the game for essentially the rest of time. Until they kill your Teferi. That's why we're running 4. So, you have that. And then you can go spicy with Smothering Tithe, Emergency Powers, and get a whole bunch of treasures and do a whole bunch of mana things. Or you can do what I just did to kind of leave your opponent really pissy. Emergency Powers with Narset. They draw 1, you draw the world, and put something in the battlefield for free, 7 CMC or less. And what are they going to do about it? Nothing. So, board wipes. They're pretty good. Elspeth Conquers Death loops pretty well with Yorion too, because it's basically a recurring removal spell. So you can just flicker. And then, if you need a creature or planeswalker from your graveyard, in this case, planeswalker, you can just not choose it because Yorion lets you choose your targets, exile any number, which is why I never exiled Omen of the Sea or, what's the other one called? Midnight Clock. But yeah, draw a bunch of cards, have some fun, ruin somebody's day if you really want to be spicy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, my friends.